I'm the Bam is not the average, my flows got more patterns than bandanas. Do damage in my control victims with words like religious pamphlets. I take your sandwich and famish your whole planet, smoking out volcanic while I'm swinging from my hammocks. Understand it, I'm doper than funky Ethiopian, blowing up beats like plutonium, causing pandemonium, slapping your cronium. Keep it real with all my Nickelodeons, my Nickelodeon. Poison in my penmanship, don't lose my temper with just spit them off slow. With that over-counter medicine, pumping degenerates. I'm on the premises, I'm placing emphasis. I do it effortless, she moaning like a... No secret messages, just keep spitting that venomous. I'm putting weight on it like a fat elephant, coming through with the elements. What's the use of an exodus if your efforts are directionless? Look what my weapon is, just spitting iron bars you keep swallowing. No tolerance for the bullish, man, I'm what the problem is. Victims be tripping like when I'm blotting them, swatting them like flies and put shots in them. Their arm just to prove the point. I'm the apocalypse. I'm the apocalypse. I'm the apocalypse.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly NBA 2K streams. You just saw the Season 7 trailer. It's an awesome trailer. Our team did a great job on that. Those Knicks versus Celtics shots are very timely, I would say. But we're going to talk about Season 7 in just a second, and then we have a very cool logo gauntlet today. But first things first, we do have Twitch drops enabled today. New season means new Twitch drops campaign. So in addition to our regular giveaway raffles for All-Star Edition codes and Pro Pass codes, you can also get a guaranteed locker code if you watch 3 hours of drop-enabled streams. You're going to get a locker code that gives you a My Team Super Pack, a double XP coin in MyCAREER, another one in My Team, and also 60 skill boosts. Now, we have seen some posts that the rewards on the website for Twitch drops, our website, NBA 2K site, may not be working correctly. We are aware, we're working on that. Don't worry, your watch time is still counting because your watch time is counted on the Twitch side. Then Twitch lets us know once you finish watching for 3 hours and we show you the locker code. But we are aware of that and working on it, but don't worry, your 3 hours are being counted. Now, obviously, we're not going to be streaming here for 3 hours today. So if you don't want to wait for us to stream for 2 more weeks after you're done watching us, we do have over 50 community streamers with drops enabled throughout the weekend. With that, in the bottom right corner, somewhere in their streams, that banner that says drop enabled with the Season 7 logo that you see there. Bright orange theme this season. I love it. But look for that on streams. Those streamers have drops enabled and you can continue to earn watch time there. There is a lot more to talk about, so let's get right into it quick. I'm not going to waste too much more time, but first we got to bring in our special guest for maybe the 8th week in a row. I'm not sure, Boom. How long has it been?
I mean, I feel like I've been here forever, and it's been, just like the first time every single time. I'm excited to be here every time.
That's fair. All right, we are going to start off the show with a giveaway. So use the hashtag Jalen Brunson. That is our Season 7 hero. Use the hashtag Jalen Brunson, his full name, all one word, for your chance to win a Pro Pass code for Season 7. We'll tell you what you get with that in just a second. Keep in mind, all of our giveaway raffles today have one winner each, and if you are watching over on YouTube, come over here to Twitch because the chat on YouTube is disabled, so you can't enter these hashtags. Also, as always, if we can't say your name, if you win, and then we got to read your name on here, but we can't because it's not family friendly, it's not E-rated, we're going to have to skip you and pick a new winner. So make sure your Twitch username is clean, otherwise you might get disqualified. All right. Last chance to enter this giveaway, hashtag Jalen Brunson. This is for the Season 7 Pro Pass that just came out today. Winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. Boom, do the honors for us. Brand new winner.
It's gonna be okay. This is a brand new winner. Shout out to my guy Wellos11. Congratulations to you. You are the winner of a Season 7 Pro Pass. So make sure you hop into the city. Make sure you check your Twitch whispers, and we will get to you after the show. Congratulations, man.
For sure. All right, let's go through everything in Season 7 because you saw the trailer, but we got some more detail for you. Starting off with our infographic, we got MyCAREER on the right side of this. At level 40, there is another new permanent cap breaker to earn for your builds. I doubt any of you are surprised by that, and yet another cap breaker at level 40 that you don't want to miss. On the way there, at level 20, you can earn a Chuck the Condor Clippers mascot. It's the one that's got the wings and feathers. There you go. Wings and feathers and everything. That's the Clippers mascot. I think this is new because the Clippers rebranded. I had never seen this before until recently, but maybe I just have bad memory. At level 21, for those of you who play the rec, you can earn a headband tie. That gives you a 15% rep bonus for all games played while you're wearing that headband. That's usually my go-to accessory in the rec, so I will definitely be wearing that one. Finally, at level 39 in MyCAREER, you're going to get this new underground outfit. It's got one of those cool helmets with it as well. This the zip up, pants, shoes. It reminds me kind of like the old like Club 2K outfits. They were like the old orange and green neon outfits back a couple years ago. So definitely want to get that at level 39. Now, a new season also means new MyPlayer templates created by build makers from the community. We've spotlighted some great ones this year. We have even more this season, and possibly one who is sitting right next to me. So, Boom, you want to take us through this season's community build templates?
Look, it's an exciting season, Season 7. We're right around the corner, and we have some fantastic season community builds here. We got a great lineup. Of course, we have my guy Spam 1 of 1. He has one of the best lockdown builds in the game for you guys. So if you guys are looking to be competitive with a lock build, this is probably your prototypical one. Shout out to him. But just like he said, we got some great people here. Cash Out, Spam, Trey Riggs, but I may or may not also have a build in the game for Season 7. Shout out to NBA 2K for that. But it is your fun center build. I know you're going to see a lot of 99 center builds, a lot of not this. This is more of a Wimby type build that's going to be fun to play with. You can ignore your PGs. You can dunk on people effectively. And you are very effective at blocking shots, even with your shorter arms. So if you guys want my build, Spam's build, or any of the fantastic builds, Cash Out, Tea Time, Choppa, Trey Riggs, make sure you check those out in the My Player Builder. And it'll be exactly right there for you to help you out with our animations equipped. So make sure you check them out.
There is some excellent builds there. And yes, they do have all the animations, which I really love this year in 25. All right. Those have been, I think, one of my favorite things we've had since 2K24 too. I want to say that as well. I think it's great being able to recognize at least 5. Sometimes we have more. Like this season, we have 6. At least 5 different build makers every season. So I hope we get to continue that. But let's talk my team next. Back on the infographic. At level 40, you will earn an Indiana Pacers Paul George. That is our first invincible seasons this year. So you definitely want to get this card in your lineup. On the way there, at level 30, you're going to get a 100 overall Willis Reed. And at level 37, you get a 99 overall or higher option pack. And also at level 38, you're going to get a legend badge that you can use to power up one of your new cards in my team. We do have more to say about my team in just a second, but for now, we want to say that everything we've talked about so far is available in the base pass of Season 7. But if you get the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, you do get even more. So first, you're going to unlock 40 additional earnable rewards at every single level of the season. So at level 30, there is a Bango the Bucks mascot. I've learned a lot of mascot names this year. So like last season we had Sir Cece for the Cavs. I didn't know that was a thing. We just had Chuck the Condor for the Clippers. I think we had like Slamson the Lion for the Kings. Maybe I just never paid attention to these names until like they were part of our season passes, but I didn't know all these mascots had names. I know like the Magic have that like, I don't know what you call it. It's like a triangular looking monster. I don't know what his name is, but anyways, lots of mascots, and there's brand new ones as well here. At level 37 in the premium pass, there is 100 overall premium pack. So that's another 100 overall that you can earn. And at level 40 with the Pro Pass, you get an alternate version of Invincible Paul George that wears number 13. So those of you who remembered, Paul George switched numbers during his Pacers career. So the base pass version on the right is number 24, and this one on the left is number 13. There are also new limited time challenges right now using this Pro Pass version of the card, and you can earn 100 overall pack with that. So that's yet another 100 overall that you could earn right now. On top of that, with the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, you do automatically get 100 overall Zion Williamson. Similarly with the last one we just talked about, there is a new limited time challenge with this card too to earn a Dark Matter pack. For MyCAREER, you will automatically get an animated lava lamp head and a bronze boxing robe for your MyPlayer. Those are the other two automatic rewards that you get right away when you get the Pro Pass. So that's about it for the full season, but we also do want to show you what's coming in this first week, starting off with this weekend's MyCAREER event, because we have Dunk Fest in the event center. The way this works is the community has to come together to slam a bunch of dunks in towards that target goal of 4 million dunks. And once that goal is hit, rewards are unlocked for everybody who contributed. And then based on how much you contributed, you'll get the rewards there you see on the right. And obviously you see the top 5 players get unlimited Gatorade boosts, Dunk Fest jerseys, skill boosts, and VC. That starts tomorrow, not today. There was an issue with the event calendar that we have fixed. That starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and goes all the way through Sunday night. So you're going to want to check that out in the event calendar. All right, then next Wednesday, the next event we have on our calendar is our Season 6 Winners event. So congratulations to Rise. You did win the Season 6 affiliation battle. So if you were in Rise and you contributed to help them win, you have to have contributed to one of these events. You can't have just been like riding off everybody else's success. You had to contribute. You will get a rep boost and this special helmet that you see there in your inventory in the next few days. It is a gradual rollout. Not everybody gets it at the exact same time. So you might get yours today, your friend might get theirs tomorrow, but everybody who contributed will get this helmet. And if you wear this helmet next Wednesday, you're going to earn double rep in the park, anti-up, theater, and also in Triple Threat Park for my team rep. One last thing on these wear and earns is that starting now, they are going to begin at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern time. That is 6 hours later than it has been so far this year. It used to be 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern. But it is still going to be a full 24 hours. So it starts later and it ends later as well. We did drop a full preview of events to come in the rest of the season in our Discord, so definitely go check that out at discord.gg/NBA2K. But I can tell you some of the ones that I've seen get the biggest reaction so far. Court Conqueror and Gold Rush are both on that list for Season 7. Those are going to be in the event center at some point during this season. All right, that's it for MyCAREER. We are going to check out my team, and then we do have another giveaway coming up with my team. We, of course, have to start out with our brand new packs that came out. It's a brand new theme as well to start Season 7, and this is going to be called Skylines. And that is available now on both my team on console and my team on mobile if you're on iOS or Android. There are not just one, but two Invincibles in this pack, with both Shaq and LaMelo together. So unlike the last couple weeks we've been talking about these packs, I can't tell you for sure which one is my favorite. If you win this giveaway that's about to come up, I can't really tell you for sure which one you should pick. It is up to you. Boom. Which one would you pick?
Look, this is a hard choice. See, now you have to make me choose between that LaMelo Ball and that Shaq. Look, if you don't have a big player already, go for the Shaq. It's fantastic. It has fantastic SIGs. But if you don't have a PG and you need one, that LaMelo Ball is fantastic as well. So honestly, go based on what your lineup is. You can't go wrong with either one.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to want to use the hashtag Skylines, and you will be entered into a raffle for a chance to win one of these cards that you see here. If you win, we're going to whisper you or DM you on Twitch, and you got to reply and let us know which of these cards you want. It is up to you. You can pick from any of those cards that you just saw on the screen. We've got one of these My Team giveaways now, and then one more later at the end of the show. So while that giveaway is running, there is one more thing we're going to cover about My Team, and that is the My Team WNBA challenges. The WNBA regular season is starting tonight, so we are celebrating in My Team with a brand new challenge group. If you complete this, you're going to earn an option pack to pick from coach cards of W players from the 13 teams. There's some big names here as well that you can see there. They're going to be on the sidelines coaching your My Team, and also they do give a boost to your lineup as well. So you definitely got to check these challenges out. They are available now through the rest of the season. All right, hashtag Skylines winner. We're going to pick this one in 10 seconds. Boom, make sure you got your entry in. I know you want to have a chance as well. One of these days, if Boom wins this on stream, I'll be I'll be shocked. We might have to do another one because people are going to say I rigged it or something like that, as they always do. But I guess on the off chance that happens, Boom, I guess you get to gift everybody a second giveaway.
Look, speak positivity into the air, okay? I need to win one of these cards one day. Let me make the hard choice for y'all, okay? Let me be the guinea pig and know which one to get, and I'll tell you which one is better if I get it.
Alrighty, winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. This is for the Skylines My Team card. This is a brand new winner. It is not you, Boom, unfortunately, but you do get the privilege of reading this person's name. Here is the winner for the Skylines card.
This is such a great privilege. Shout out to my guy, Tim James 19. Congratulations. You are the winner. First winner of the My Team Season 7 Skylines pack. Make sure to check your whispers. Like Evan said, we will get to you. Reply by the end of the show, and we will get to you after the show. So congratulations, man. Let us know which one you want to pick in the comments. I'm curious. Now that we have a choice. I mean, we always had a choice, but I mean, yeah,
you always had a choice, but it's just who was going to turn down Invincible LeBron, right? There was a clear choice right there.
Yeah.
That's all right. Let's get into the logo Gauntlet. We are in the middle of our MyCAREER 2v2s Gauntlet. So the way the Gauntlet works is you got to win 5 games in a row. That is not that easy. Some people in the chat have been like, yeah, I could do this in my sleep. The people playing that I'm watching are not good. Then they sign up, then we bring them in, then they can't even win 1 game. Some of them even get put on our wall of shame, which means you didn't score a single point in your game. So this is not as hard, not as easy as it might seem. But if you win those 5 games in a row, you do get a logo, 500,000 VC, and you get to pick a My Team card, an underrated prize that not everybody takes advantage of. But if you win, you get to pick any My Team card that's been in the packs this year, including that Invincible LeBron. Yeah, and that's just my favorite one. But if you want to pick Shaq or LaMelo, that's up to you as well. So with that said, Boom, I think we've made everybody wait long enough. Let's introduce this week's contestants.
Look, it's time. And if you've been following for a few weeks and every week, then you guys know we got some new contestants here today, okay? CJ the Gremlin, okay, TV. He was here actually 2 weeks ago. And now he's back to claim his streak and try to get to that logo today. And he's going to have to go up against a good opponent. But before we get there, he just won't shout a no that he wants to get a logo for him and his community because he wants to be the best streamer that he can be. So hopefully he'll be able to get there. But we got a guy here named The Dropper that's trying to stop him and drop his opportunity. See what I did there? See it? Anyways, look, I don't know much about Dropper, but since he didn't get it, we don't have a video. We don't have any fun facts about him. So, we got a video. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We do a video.
I was about to predict.
Hey, hold on. Before the video plays, Dropper, thank you for submitting a video. That is rare bravery that we don't always see because there is a myth that submitting a video lowers your chance of winning in the Gauntlet. So thank you for being brave. Let's check out this video.
What up, 2K Nation? It's your boy Dropper. Big shout out to NBA 2K for having me on this week's edition of the Logo Gauntlet. I think I have what it takes, honestly. I think if I play my game, I don't think no one's better than me in this tournament, honestly. Maybe that comes off a little cocky, but honestly, I think I have what it takes. And I'm gonna stand on that until someone drops me off. Having a logo, man, it's come full circle. You know, playing this game, seeing guys get logos in, 18, 19, 20, and so on. And to think, possibly could I ever achieve that level of not only, in being in the game as far as recognition, but just content creation in total. And now to be at that point where I can achieve that, it's almost insane to me to even think. But yeah, we're going to go out. I'm going to give it my all. And let's see if I can get this logo, baby. Let's go!
Look. Dropper is not coming to play with y'all. He wants that logo. He feels like he deserves it. And he said the name is really there. He likes to drop people off. So let's see if he's going to be able to do that to CJ the Gremlin. Y'all remember, I believe CJ is on a guard. So let's see what Dropper does here to go up against this lineup. And y'all already know this week, we're hoping that everybody is on time. Everybody's ready. We don't have to wait for these lineups to go here, but I'm excited to see what these guys can do. Hit the prediction. Let us know right now in the chat. Who do y'all think is going to have the W here?
Prediction is up. By the way, Crime Pup, I see you're having fish again. I'm not the biggest fish fan, but you said it's a real fish, just like swordfish. So, you know what?
What is a real fish?
Maybe I'll give it a shot, but thank you for the invite, as always. By the way, one more thing as we get into this game. I see many of you talking about Paul George. Remember, feedback should go in our Discord. That's discord.gg/NBA2K. There is a game feedback channel. That is feedback. That's not a bug. If you want to submit feedback about that, feel free to submit it there. I will say, though, very transparently, I have seen feedback in the past that when they were not the same, when the base pass and the Pro Pass and Hall of Fame Pass version were not the same, there were equally people who were really disappointed in that. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. But also just don't forget that with that Pro Pass version or Hall of Fame Pass version, you can also do that exclusive challenge to get 100 overall right now. So keep that in mind about the Paul George. But with that said, I talked too much. The game is already 6-0.
Look, I'm trying to figure out. They don't have their they don't have their names on. So I don't. Okay, cool. That's Dropper with the ball. Okay, they're up 6-0. They're actually, look, he's showing that he might be actually willing to drop people off. I'm seeing him. He's going crazy. Let's see if he can sustain that momentum. And again, we're going against another PNR lineup. One thing about it, CJ, if you're not going to be willing to step up on that screen, you might actually get dropped off by Dropper. Because one thing a PNR guard never really wants to do in the park is pass the ball. And now you've given him to where he's super close off of screens and midi fades. He's really, really close to his badge. So you might want to actually switch it up, do a little bit things differently. I'm curious though, Evan, how did the prediction turn out for this?
That is a good question. Okay. 53% went to CJ. So that's pretty even. 53-47. That's a pretty even prediction. Typically, when we have a clear front runner, the chat makes that very clear to us. So 53-47.
Okay.
12-0 doesn't really match that, though. No,
I don't
half
know.
of you are
Man,
about to lose the channel point.
Maybe. Look, that's a good ride run. He waited out his fake defense there, and now he's getting the shots. Look, they may have an opportunity to really get back into it. In twos, you never really know. You can say the prediction going in without any information or any facts on these guys. You're never really sure. And look, right there. That big is afraid to actually put the ball up. He can't standing dunk through that person. So I don't know if sitting in the paint is really a good idea, but we'll see. That goes both ways. Y'all got to play some defense, man. That's the one thing I'm not seeing in these games enough. I'm not seeing people make, the guard think a little bit. And if you're banking on guards missing wide open shots, I don't know if you're actually going to win that bet there. Let's see what they got here coming up. And again, these are inside centers. They're banking on this guard missing a shot. And I want to see, I'm curious. See, I'm glad that he made it. That's just a little bit too much of a wide run for me. He has it right off the screen if he takes it, but he might be afraid that he's gonna miss that shot or the guard's getting through. But I doubt. Yeah, like right there, that's a good wide open shot. And just like that, Evan, see what happens. Now we're back at a 12-10 game. I'm not seeing enough defense here.
My bad. I literally just stepped away for a second because there's like I don't know what's going on, but it's really dark for some reason, so I had to go turn the lights on. And I come back, and instead of 12-0, it's 12-10. That was a nice little turnaround.
It's again, we're coming into it. They're both not playing defense on the back end. At some point, guys, if you've looked through the two's gauntlet, you would know that the way that people win in here is the guards being able to score every bucket. You're not making the guard think at any point in time. And now, again, instead of having that 12-0 lead, you've basically banked on him missing, and he hasn't. He's made the right read every time. And now you're stuck actually having to pull yourself out of the hole because momentum has swifted the other way. So we'll see how it goes. And also, I don't think somebody said it's a skill issue in the chat. I don't think it's a skill issue. I just think people just think, you got to think a little bit, especially in these type of situations. I wouldn't leave anything up to chance. I'm not banking on him missing and then I don't get the ball back. We've seen that happen last week multiple times. So don't bank on each other missing. Make sure you play that defense. Good defense is going to win you more times than not. That's a good slip right there.
Chicken pan. By the way, we talked about that at the beginning of the show. We are aware the Drops website page is not showing any codes, and we are working on that. But your Twitch time is still counting on Twitch's side. So as long as you watch the 3 hours, we should be able to figure it out a little bit later.
Okay, CJ just got a reach there. That's not good. He's back into the game. This is a good matchup. That's all we really want in these situations is just have just a good time, good, hard fought win. Right now, they pulled it back, but again, neither one of them are actually on the back end playing some type of defense. I wonder if that's going to change as they get further. And again, that's fake D and that's wide open. I just don't, as a defender, I can't get with this just leaving the guard wide open and banking on them missing. You're not going to get the ball back in those situations more time. That's wide open.
That might work if you're guarding me, but that's about it.
I mean, me too, man. Sometimes I'm liable to miss a couple shots, but especially with, having 85 plus midi, it's very easy to hit those shots. I just would make him pass the ball. Personally, that's just me though. Y'all do what y'all want, man.
Robo Moonlight, we just talked about that. We are aware and we're working on it. Don't worry because your drop time did count. It's just the NBA 2K website is not showing the codes right now.
Mm-hmm. They said you a hooper though. T-Time says you're a hooper. Shout out to my guy in the chat. Make sure y'all check out his community build. They said they don't think you'll miss those shots, Evan. Come on, man. Have faith in yourself.
My feet gotta be set. Y'all have seen what happens when my feet are set. I can make open catch and shoots, but when my feet aren't set, if I'm on the move, mid range, nah. Clank, bricks everywhere.
Look, if you don't practice, how do you know you're ever gonna really make it? That's open. And just like that, you're banking on a guard to miss wide open. Now that time they did double him, but at that point, once they get badge, it's over. And unfortunately, CJ, look, we waited 2 weeks to see you come back. I thought you were gonna put on for your community, but unfortunately, we gotta turn you to a hashtag. So if you guys want an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, make sure you put Team the Gremlin, or no, what is it? Team CJ, just kidding. Team CJ in the chat for your chance to win an all-star edition of NBA 2K25. At least he did make it a game. Because I was a little concerned there when we got up 12-0. That, I was a little afraid.
The predictions turned out to be kind of accurate. In the beginning, we thought it was going to be a blowout, but they caught back up, and it was a great game in the end.
And then the way that you get to it, look at him. He's wide open. Drop is out there making these midi shots. He has a rebounder there. If you even switch, you're going to have a situation where you put yourself in a bad position because that rebound is going to be super easy. When you see these meta lineups, you have to determine and make that guard think. And when you don't allow them to and you just let him get free midi runs, hoping that he's going to miss it wide open, especially like Droppa, who is rhythm shooting, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're having to come back. And That's exactly what CJ the Gremlin did. They battled it all the way back from a 12-0 lead to a 12-12 situation off of just smart shots. Again, both of those guys are playing the same way. And when you guys aren't playing defense, you're going to see yourself in a situation where you're going to have an opportunity. But at that point, you're leaving it up to chance. You're hoping that you get another opportunity that the guard is going to miss. And like I said, when you have a guy like Droppa who is rhythm shooting and able to hit strongs in your face, even if you both jump, that's just not enough. And it's game over for you guys. So again, good job, CJ. Appreciate you for pulling up to the Gauntlet. Hopefully we'll see you again in the future. But right now you're in that hashtag. So last chance to put it in the chat before we give this code away. Let's see. Evan, I think you're muted. I think you're still muted. All right, cool. So look, it's gonna be for me. We do have a winner for that, but shout out to my guy, Strive Time. Congratulations, you are the winner of an all-star edition of NBA 2K25. Make sure to check your whispers and make sure you reply once, and we'll get back to you after the show. But congratulations to you. It's on the screen. And yes, we're gonna get back in here into it. Look, we got another matchup here. All right. Look, we had the Droppa. He's actually on here. He wants to drop people off, and now he has to go up against another guy that's coming here ready to take care of business and get that logo for their community. We got my guy Zay, DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year. Let's see if that actually reigns true. But he wants to let you guys know that he's a YouTuber and he is a competitive pro-am player who usually plays power forward, which means you're going up against a good back end potentially. So let's see if he's actually going to do what I've been saying to do from jump, which is to actually make these guards think, play some good defense off the pick and roll to stop these guys from having free runs to the basket, getting free runs to their badge. So make sure if you guys want to know who's going to be what, put your predictions in the chat right now. Do you think Droppa's going to drop him off? Or is Zay going to play legendary defense to be able to steal his spot and go for his NBA 2K logo? So
I fixed my mic, y'all. I didn't want to interrupt Boom.
Okay.
I see your
Look,
chat.
you see
Telling me to talk. I didn't want to talk in the middle of Boom talking. I fixed my mic. Sorry, technical difficulties today. We got lighting difficulties. We got mic difficulties. It's been a weird technical day. But the prediction for the last prediction is now delivered. And we are going to start a brand new prediction. Let us know who you think is going to win, Team Droppa or Team Zay. Prediction is up. Let us know what you think.
Look, man, I had to make sure Evan was on his way back, man. I wasn't trying to just talk for my help. I got to make sure he was back, just in case I got to
appreciate that. Boom was buying me time. I appreciate that. My mic is, I don't know what's wrong with it today. I got like a new mic stand and it moves around, but like I think if I move it around too much, the wire gets too tight or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'll figure it out after the show. Technical difficulties. Let's get this game going if we can.
Look.
Who are we waiting on, producers? Our producer said somebody's holding us. Who are we waiting on? We're going to shame them.
Yes. Y'all know what it is. Last time, hurry up, teammates. Whose teammate is not in the court right now?
Okay.
Y'all know what it is.
You're listening. You get your teammate into the MyCAREER. That is your job as the team captain. You got to get them into the MyCAREER so that we can start our games on time. Robo Moonlight says we got to give you a flagrant 1 for not appearing on time. I agree. Last time we talked about that. I looked into it. Oh, sorry. Producers are giving me an update. What's going on? All right. They are working on the game. We are going to do a giveaway in the meantime. But by the way, S-Time, yes, I did look into that. I tried to see if I could subtract points, or not subtract points, but give the other team an extra point to start the game if you make everybody wait. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that. So it was a great idea. I forgot who suggested it last week. I did try to do it, but unfortunately, we can't do that. The only thing I can do is if you really don't show up, you make everybody wait too long, we can entirely disqualify you. But we'll give Team Zay a little bit of a shot right now. For now, we do have a giveaway. Remember, these are for additional Pro Pass raffles for Season 7. Shout out to... Oh, we have two. One of them is our producer. The producer, thank you for using your channel points. Producer, you come up with the hashtag since you redeemed it. Shout out to our producer for redeeming this giveaway so that everybody else has another chance to earn a Season 7 Pro Pass. Feel free to pick the hashtag. Oh, never mind. Game is starting. All right, we're going to delay this giveaway. See, this is what happens when people are trying to do be on time already. Hashtag be on time. This is what happens when people are not on time. It messes us up. We try to do something else to stall for time, and they come back. See, we all get messed up. But for now, it sounds like we got a game going.
Look, they're on gamer time. Look, we're going to give them a little pass because we heard there was some technical difficulties getting everybody in the same court. But now, look, thank you, Joppa, for having your names on so I know who's who. And again, it looks like it's crazy. I thought Joppa would have the ball first, but I guess not. All right, here we go. They said they're going to get it on defense either way, but I like the coordination. Look, when you come in here as a team, when you look good, you play good, they all are in the black and pink, they're ready to go, and it looks like, they missed a shot. They may not be in sync all the way just yet, but it should be a good game. Starting off 3-0. Joppa, again, he was playing some good defense. We got a pro-am lot or a pro-am back end on there, so hopefully we're going to see somebody play some defense off the pick and roll. But that's a good little rush screen here. Getting it done.
Hashtag be on time is not a hashtag. Somebody started that as a joke. We never said that was a giveaway hashtag. We used that last week, so we're not going to use that again.
Oh, yeah. Again, a rhythm shooting right open from the midi when you have a guard that's not able to play good defense. And again, that's one of them ones you got to actually jump at. Once they're rhythm shooting like that, guys, just know you got to anticipate when they're going to actually shoot the ball. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to actually get a contest. And it's going to end up right there like Joppa has. Playing some good offense. But let's see if he can kind of sustain that through there. Because again, when you have a pro-am lot or a pro-am back end, I'm hoping that at some point he's going to make him pass the ball. Let's see if that's actually going to happen, though.
Robo Moonlight, you did a great job. It's just that wasn't the hashtag. You did fool everybody. Exclaimer, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yoshi, hashtag Mini Evan is also not a hashtag. Let us not start fake hashtags.
I like Mini Evan.
Everybody.
Look,
no, that was Mini Stack. There is no such thing as Mini Evan. I play on a 7-3, remember? My messed up build that I keep using just out of stubbornness that I keep using.
Look, this year you can actually on a 7-3 go crazy. Don't sell yourself short. We can see, especially with rhythm shooting, you got it, Evan. Believe in yourself. You got it.
Not remember the build can't shoot. It just stands there and gets bored, which isn't bad.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
now Rick in the chat is trying to fool me into thinking I'm muted again. I know my mic is working this time. Hashtag muted Evan.
Is just the new we're just adding hashtags in there? That's crazy. That is insane, chat. But this is a good game, 8-7. And again, I'm seeing a lot of brush strings, a lot of different. Ooh, that's a good off ball. It's over. Look, this is turning out to be better than expected. I was getting a little bit nervous. It started off with them getting on 7-0 run or 7-3 run, I think it was. But now I'm seeing right now it looks like Zay is not playing enough, getting enough rebounds out of that. And again, you're letting him wide open shoot. Look, Joppa has missed a couple shots here. And you gotta. Okay, good, he make it. I was a little nervous because when you get the you gotta shoot immediately off of that slippery off ball to get the boost. We'll see. Oh, that's,
by the way, the predictions closed at only 12% going to Team Zay. Only 12%. 12,000 channel points went to Team Zay. Y'all have no faith. Team Zay said he's a comp pro-am player, but y'all have no faith.
Look, and again, they might come back to bite him. I will say this. This is turning out to be a good game, and you see why they were able to get the stop there. I know that it went right back to them because he blocked it, but you see how Joppa's teammate came up off the screen and forced him to have to do something. And again, you see he didn't do it there, and now you're down 16-11. So your faith, and you guys' faith in Team Zay, chat, it might turn out to be a bad thing. Because again, y'all gonna let him wide open shots. You might have to get the hashtag ready. I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of defense being played for me to feel okay about this, chat. That's open.
That's been the story this whole time. Since we started these 2v2 games a while back, a bunch of people don't play defense. They're out of here quick. It's just how it works.
And that's exactly what happened there. Again, you guys played fantastic, Droppa, but unfortunately, y'all didn't do enough defense to actually drop them off. So unfortunately, we're going to have to drop your hashtag into the chat right now. If you guys want, y'all see what I did there? Just give me a pat on the back. But anyways, if you guys want your chance at a All-Star edition of NBA 2K25, make sure you put Team Droppa in the chat right now. And again, if you're on YouTube, come over to the Twitch chat. That's where it's going to be done at. But Team Droppa is the hashtag. Come through and let's see if we can get those All-Star edition codes given out.
Finally, we have a real giveaway hashtag. Make sure you enter it for your chance to win.
Yes, and just that, like there, Droppa started off hot. They were able to get the stops to start the game. Then they were able to go on a great run. Again, those rhythm shooting, especially when you're not playing, there's no defense off the screen. You're going to get wide open shots, especially with rhythm shooting that's cashed 9 times out of 10. But unfortunately, in that moment, when you guys don't get the ball and you have to actually come back and play defense to get it back, if you're not going to play defense off the screen, it's going to end up with a situation where the guard getting hot and be able to go on a run. And once they get badge, it's over. He had one stop able off the screen to really get a block, but then he just stopped playing defense off the screen and banked on that guard missing. And with a marksman takeover, that's not going to happen. So unfortunately, we had to turn you guys into a hashtag. Droppa. Hopefully we'll be able to see you at some point again. But in the meantime, between time, we appreciate you for coming in. Hopefully we'll get a good little All-Star edition from the chat, to thank you for your time.
All right, giveaway winner coming in 3 seconds. This is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code that does give you 100,000 VC and the other All-Star Edition rewards if you don't already have it. Here is the winner. Boom, do us the honors.
Okay, congratulations to my guy, Lockbox, I guess. Lockbox, shout out to you.
Lockbox.
You are the winner of the All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Again, that's Lockbox with an X, okay? I'm assuming that's what or Lockback. Just kidding. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Locked back. I was going to say Lockbox.
Look. When you lose, words are hard. Anyways, Lockback, shout out to you. Check your whispers. You guys, we will whisper you by the end of the show. Reply once and we'll get you after the show. But again, now we're not going to get a logo champion, unfortunately, today, but we got some good opponents coming up. We got a Pro-Am player again coming up. We got my guy, Redacted KTV, going up against Zay DPOY, and he did submit a video. So let's learn a little bit about Redacted coming through.
I love videos. Let's see it.
What's going on, y'all? It's Redacted K, playing with Fastbreak Deuce in the 2K logo Gauntlet. Me and Deuce been playing since 2K17, 18, around that era. So we finna show y'all some how we get down. I've been playing Pro-Am since 2K18, 17, all over these leagues and stuff like that. So I'm a bucket. I'm gonna show y'all boys.
Look, one thing I can tell you, if you've ever pulled up to one of my streams, then you've probably seen Redacted here and Deuce. They're not gonna lie. They're not lying when they say they are a bucket. So we got 2 Pro-Am comp players going up against each other. It's gonna be interesting to see what builds they bring out, as well as what they're actually doing. So I'm excited to see this matchup. Hopefully we see some good defense, because especially if Redacted and them don't play no defense, I'm definitely gonna let them know about it. But put your predictions in the chat right now. Wager your channel point. Who you guys think is gonna take this matchup? Who's gonna take this W? And I just want to see a good game. I know with both of them playing Pro-Am, hopefully we'll get that.
The chat seems to favor Redacted, but the prediction isn't lining up. I see a lot of y'all in the chat messaging that Redacted is a bucket. You want your boy Redacted to get a logo. But then the prediction, you know what? It just flipped. I mean, it's still going, but we'll see what happens. Tim James 19, I just won Shaq. Yes, you did. Congratulations. If Shaq is the card you picked, you did win that My Team giveaway earlier, and if you didn't win that one, there is another My Team giveaway coming later in the show. So congratulations, Tim James. We'll get you, if Shaq is what you picked, make sure you whisper that back to our NBA 2K account. We'll get you that card later after the show. All right. Is our game ready this time? Is everybody on their mic court? Everybody stepped in?
In the meantime, between time, we're gonna have a giveaway of the giveaway. So hopefully, did we
All
pick
right.
the hashtag already, Coach Jay?
Producers, it's up to you.
Okay.
Oh man! All right, we're gonna use the hashtag. I didn't pick this. I did not pick this. We're gonna use the hashtag Game7SGA. I am unbiased. I do not care if the Thunder win or the Nuggets win. I am unbiased, but I did not pick this hashtag. Hashtag Game7SGA for your chance to win a Season 7 Pro Pass code for NBA 2K25 that just came out today. Got a lot of great rewards in it that we talked about earlier in the show. I am very excited for that game. It's Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. I think it's Sunday. I will be watching that. I'm going to find time. Make sure I at least catch the second half of that game. Hashtag Game7SGA for your chance to win.
Look, I don't know if he might have just cursed the Thunder. Okay, y'all know me. But y'all know how it goes when you guys put your hashtags and y'all make y'all predictions. It was the hashtag last week with the Knicks. And now look, we're at game, 6 tonight? Now we got to go against a game 7 with the defending champs.
I'm not even a Knicks fan.
I don't know.
I'm not even a Knicks fan, and I have faith they're going to close that out. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I know we have many Knicks fans here. Yeah, see somebody in the chat just said Knicks in 6. I know we have many Knicks fans. But I am confident you all gonna close that out tonight. We're going to pick this giveaway winner in 5 seconds. Hashtag Game7SGA. Hopefully not cursing the Thunder. Somebody said, go New York, go. I gotta say, I'm not I don't live in New York. I'm not a Knicks fan, but just watching that energy, the videos after the game of people taking over the street, it's fun. It looks fun. All right, there is no way. I almost said a bad word. This is the winner. Boom, do us the honors. This is for the Pro Pass.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. This person is the craziest luck I've ever seen. But boom.
But all of a sudden, now we got Easy Name for Sack. Shout out to you. You are back as once again a winner of a Season 7 Pro Pass. Shout out to you. Make sure to check your whispers after the show. You already know the drill. You've done this before. But congratulations, my guy. You are a winner. But right now we got a 6-0 lead. Let's see how they do. Okay. Let's see what's going on. That's good defense there. All wide open. Ooh, he's not behind the line. Let's see what happens. Redacted is a bucket. Let's see if he's actually playing true. Right now, it's a 3-6 lead. We'll see exactly how this goes. This should be an interesting lineup. I'm excited. Got my guy Deuce here. He usually plays on a build that you can actually tell what type of player it's supposed to be. So let's see what we got going. That's good defense, but hey, better offense. Wide open on the... Oh, it's actually moderate. He actually played great defense there. It's just... One thing about it, Redacted is definitely a bucket. Let's see if they actually... one thing you're going to have to do, I'm telling y'all, double off the screen. If you double off the screen and make the guard actually have to play defense, or if you make the guard actually have to make the read and make the pass, you're going to win more times than not. And again, that's wide open. Deuce's rhythm shooting. I don't know. Y'all can't. This is for a logo, guys. Y'all got to lock in. But do we know what the prediction came out to be? Was it close?
The prediction closed at nearly exactly 50%. 22.3 thousand going to Teams A, 22.5 thousand going to Redacted. So Redacted has a slight lead. But like I was saying, if I just read the chat, I didn't look at this prediction, it would seem much more one-sided. It would be like Team Redacted should be up 90% to 10% of this.
Look, and I don't know.
He's hitting a shot.
He is. Redacted is a bucket. I will tell you that. That's my PG. That's my Pro-Am PG. I play on his Pro-Am team, so I know exactly that type of guy. If I'm looking at Redacted, I'm not just letting him shoot. Ooh, but that's good defense right there. He got the ball off of him. Let's see if they can actually continue this defense to win. That's wide open on the midi. He missed. Ooh, it might be nerves. It might be nerves. Let's see what they do here. Oof.
Falcon Man said Redacted is the greatest rhythm shooter in 2K history. I mean, rhythm shooting's only been around 1 year, but maybe the greatest rhythm shooter this year.
Greatest of all time that's a bold statement right there. But we'll see. No bias. Look, I'm here for good matchups, man. I want to see a good matchup. I want to see the best team win. And right now, the team that's playing the most defense is the one that's winning. So we'll see exactly how that go. I'm telling y'all right now, if you guys don't actually step up on the screen, you're gonna find yourself, whether it's Redacted, whether it's Zay's guard, whoever not stepping up on the screen, that's gonna be wide open. Especially at the midi, y'all should be jumping at them, okay? Or else you're gonna find yourself in a situation where like Droppa and Grim or CJ, y'all gonna find yourself in a situation where you're gonna be turned into a hashtag. That's just unfortunate. Ooh, that's a good.
By
bet.
the way,
Oh, he did shoot?
D Magic, thank you for subscribing, but just keep in mind, we don't really do subscriptions here on the official channel. So in the future, feel free to reuse that. I think you get one every month or something like that. Feel free to use that on somebody else in the community that you like watching. Boom. Shamble says he's going to change his name to hard name for Boom to say. Hey, that might increase your chances based on what we've seen in the past.
Look,
we've seen
it.
Easy name for Stacks win five giveaways or something like that in the last 2 months.
Oh, that's good defense right there. He got the rebound, but was able to get the steal off of it. Let's see if they capitalize. I'm seeing it's looking like a pretty close matchup, like the prediction here. Both of them haven't really like gotten out in a situation. And again, they're both leaving each other wide open and banking on them missing. And both of them right now are missing. So we'll see. It's good D, but his guard. I'm not going to lie, Zay. Your guard's going to have to make more shots. Because you're getting wide open. You're getting him good bucks. He's just not hitting them. And that's unfortunate. It might be nerves. But, you know, he got through the first game pretty easily. So let's see if they can make a comeback down 16-8. I'm getting a little nervous. I might have to tell Evan to get the hashtag ready. Oof.
Yeah, I'm getting it ready.
Ooh, Redacted. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
Tic Tac said he is the LeBron of rhythm shooting. I need some tips. Redacted, if you win the logo, I need some tips from you. But for now, I'm getting the hashtag ready because it might be over.
Might be. And again, is he going to make it off of that? Tough, 21-8? Oh, no. They said he might be the greatest. Somebody said he's the greatest rhythm shooter of all time. I didn't even know Redacted rhythm shot. But here we are with, unfortunately, having to turn Zay another hashtag. This looked like one and the done today. The way that the matchups have been going is one and done. But in the meantime, between time, we got to say thank you so much for Zay DPOY for pulling up to the logo show. Again, if you guys want your chance at an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, make sure to put Team Zay into the chat for your chance to win. And it's looking like a bunch of buckets. Redacted said he was a bucket, and now it's kind of proven true. Here, it's been good matchups. That's the first more blowout win, but let's see if they can keep that going.
We've had great games today. Nothing even close to a wall of shame. By the way, Enrique, welcome. I know you tuned in late, but you still got some giveaways. You didn't miss everything. And I see that our producer said we do have another game set up, so I think we can squeeze it in. We do have 10 minutes left. It's the first weekend of Twitch drops. Let's squeeze in one more game. But for now, hashtag Team Zay. Winner, giveaway winner coming in 3 seconds. This is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. 3, 2, and 1.
Ooh, let's see, who is it?
Here is the giveaway winner, Boom. This is for the All-Star Edition of 2K25.
It's not hard name for Boom, but it is Young Gunner 32. Congratulations, you are a winner of an all-star edition of NBA 2K25. Again, make sure to check your whispers. We will get to you after the show. Reply once, and we will make sure you get your rewards. But we're coming up, like he said, it's drop day. Hopefully, we can squeeze in a good long game coming up next, because we have my guy Redacted K going up against the guy that beat me before. My guy Streaky. Look, he's been putting in high quality content and putting out streams since 2K20. W-Mans, you guys should definitely pull up to him. And he says a bunch of his friends, like myself, have gotten logos in the past, and he hopes to reach that point. So let's see if he can actually do that versus Redacted. Let's see if he's going to be able to pull out that win and actually get his quest. And the way it's been going, it's been one and dones all day. So Redacted, I would be very, very nervous. So let's see. Prediction, it should be going up soon for you guys. Let's see exactly who's going to get that W.
The prediction is up. And by the way, one more thing about Streaky. Streaky came in, he was our second contestant of the entire 2K25 year, and I just looked it up. First game, he beat DJ 2K 21-3. Then in the second game, lost 7-20. Oh no, wait. No. He won 2 more games. He won 21-7 against Mafia. Then he lost 19-22 in a very close game against Hambone, who went on to lose the next game. So Streaky's coming back all the way from September to play in the Gauntlet again. Hopefully better luck this time around.
You know what's crazy? I remember this, and I remember exactly what happened to Streaky. Streaky ran up into a post scorer, and he used about 35,000 fouls before he unfortunately took the L. So let's see exactly if he's going to be able to take his redemption tour and actually get the W to be able to get that logo. He's been going for it for a while. Hopefully we'll see if this matchup versus Redacted, and he'll be able to actually take that W.
Why are y'all calling him Leaky? What did he do to y'all? All right, let's get this game going soon. The prediction is up. By the way, it has closed at 68%, 37.4 thousand channel points going to Team Redacted. It's going up. Y'all are having more confidence in Redacted, but still only 68%. Nobody is rooting for Redacted's opponents in the chat. All of y'all are rooting for Redacted, but for some reason the prediction is only 68% there. Something doesn't line up.
You gotta put your prediction points where your mouth is, man. Like we're unbiased over here. I'm sitting on a good amount of predictions points here. But if I could predict, I would, go for both. I'm friends with Redacted. I'm friends with Streaky. Both are great dudes. I love both of their content. So let's see which one is going to actually be able to run the table to get that dub. Is Streaky going to come back for his redemption, or is Redacted going to live up to the expectations of the chat and actually get that W? And especially he's rocking that Jalen Brunson step back that just came out in season 7. So he's putting on the meta 6 to really take that W here. But let's see if Streaky's going to play some defense. I've played against Streaky in tournament settings before. I know he plays good D. So let's see if he's going to be able to do that off the pick and roll here. But right now, he's letting Deuce shoot the ball, and I don't know. That might not be the greatest of ideas.
Prime Pup, tell me what you want for dinner and I'll deliver it. I've said this before. I'm not like a big food fan. I don't know what that means really, but like I'm not like I don't have like a favorite food or anything. You bring
I'm
some
still
like
trying to
machine
figure
oil.
out. He said fish. He said he was giving real fish. I don't know what that actually means. Like, what type of fish are we talking? Like, he said swordfish before. What is this real fish that we're talking about?
Fingers this time.
Fish fingers. That's not.
Oh wait, no,
real
he's
fish.
making fun of me. I said fish fingers last time.
That's good defense
All right,
being
it is
played by
6-0,
both of them.
and now it is. Oh, never mind. I thought that shot was gonna go in. It is still 6-0 though.
Look, it's good defense being played. One thing I will tell you, I've played against Streaky. He's a very good defender. He's a very good in calm situations. Unfortunately, he missed that shot there, but this is not a guy that you want to give an opportunity or bank on not being able to compete. And again, he's going to take any shot that's available to him. He rhythm shot as well. And now, I'm telling you, this is going to be a good game. I'm excited to see who's actually going to win it out here. It's a good little stat bag.
Tax says some great defense is being played. I love watching games of good defense. Hey, all of us do. It just doesn't happen as much as we want.
Look, I just want to see a big W. That's a good pass. Let's see if he's going to make that. Look, one thing about Streaky, he's streaky for a reason. He can get hot quick. You do not want to. Whoever gets badge first, I'm predicting in this game is probably going to be the one to win. Because again, Redacted's on a smaller build. He can be taken advantage of with the bigger build here, getting some runs to the basket. And because Deuce has to account for Streaky, he can't just go ahead and miss him or leave him and bank on Streaky missing the shot. And right now they're playing smart, and now they have the W. You might be seeing that trend continue of one and dones here. Again, 15-6. Hey, it's 10 points. We might have to get the hashtag ready, Evan. I don't know.
I've seen bigger comebacks. I have faith. Oh, there we go. See, look, now it's a 9-point game. They got the board. They could come right back and make this an even game.
Look, right now, this is a situation where if I'm redacted and I'm Deuce, I'm not trying to miss the shot. Because they're showing they're playing good defense too. And that's the thing here. I think that the better defensive team is always going to win out in these 2v2 scenarios. Right now, redacted, and again, they're looking. Streaky's not even trying to let him get the ball. That tells you everything that you need to know about the type of defense that's being played, and I'm loving it as a defender. So let's see if redacted can make that comeback. 15-6. That's 9 points or 7 points. Just kidding. It's enough.
Manuel, we pinned the interest form in the chat. If you're interested in playing, we just pinned it in the chat.
I see 5 seconds.
But it's also pinned.
Oof. And now he's wide open. That's open. That's cash. I don't know. We still not getting the hashtag ready. I'm not sure. It's looking kind of.
I might have to.
With badge. I don't know. Chat, y'all prediction might be incorrect here. Let's see what they do. Ooh.
Hey, that's smart. Take the 2. You did not need the 3 there. But redacted, it might be over. Team redacted. Come on.
Let's see.
Lock up.
It's been one and done all. Look, got to play some defense here. But again, when you have to account for Streaky, Streaky's not playing. Streaky said he was here for redemption. He remembered what happened to him here, and he's going to make sure that everybody in the chat is going to feel his pain. So unfortunately, my guy redacted. We're unfortunately going to have to turn you to a hashtag. Thank you so much for pulling up. Maybe we'll see you in the future, maybe not. But if you guys want your chance at an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, put Team Redacted into the chat for your chance to win. Look, the prediction didn't go as planned. You guys don't remember what Streaky did. Streaky remembers.
We talked about how people weren't putting their channel points where their mouth was. And I think that kind of lined up. Doesn't matter what the chat said. In the end, it was only 60-40. It wasn't like a 90-10 prediction. So it was closer than we may have thought. Unfortunately for Team Redacted, they did lose this one, but hopefully they come back in the future.
Yes, sir. And look, the prediction may have been close, but this game never really felt close. Once Streaky and them got into it, they realized Redacted was going to make those shots. They took those smart shots in order to get the W. They went in, they made sure Streaky hit a couple of shots early, which means Deuce had to stay on him and couldn't help Redacted. And when you're on a smaller guard, going up against a guard that can slash effectively and shoot the ball, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to have to guard too many things, and meaning that you're probably you're going to have to give up something. And they weren't playing. They were making sure that they got the W, hitting their shots, playing fantastic defense. And I told y'all from jump, whoever gets badge and whoever plays better defense are going to win these 2 challenges. And unfortunately, Team Redacted didn't play enough defense, and Streaky was on his roll. So we're going to see him back next week. Hopefully we get good matchups going forward, and let's see if he'll actually achieve his goal of getting that W. But in the meantime, or getting that logo. But in the meantime, we are going to get the winner of that giveaway, hopefully in 3 seconds, 5 seconds.
Yes, we are. By the way, Streaky, if you're listening, I hope you do come back. For some reason, the last 2 weeks, we had Team CJ win a game, and they couldn't make it the next week. They came back today. Then last week, we had B Money. Team B Money got 2 wins, couldn't make it this week. Hopefully, they get to come back next week. But we've had teams that kind of they're doing it to themselves. We gave them a spot in the next week, and then they want to take a week off, a whole week off, not just like a week off break, come back on Friday. They want to come back 2 weeks later. So that is not our choice. That is up to them. Hopefully Streaky is able to come back. And if B Money does come back as well, that's going to be somebody that has 2 wins playing against somebody that has 1 win. Doesn't happen that often. It's happened before, but not that often. For now, hashtag Team Redacted winner coming in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Boom, do the honors for us. It is not a repeat winner that I've seen in the recent couple weeks at least.
Okay, so we got to give a huge shout out to my guy, Sir Ringo Starr. That's a W name. Shout out to you. You are the winner of a All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Again, make sure to check your whispers, and we will get to you after the show. But look,
already,
Streaky's coming back. Should be a good next week coming up.
Cramp Up, shout out to you for always tuning in. You are here literally every Friday. So shout out to you for tuning in. We do have some giveaways to do. Just one more because we did one already. We're gonna use the hashtag. I feel like you guys aren't gonna understand this if I say it, so let's simplify it. Let's use the hashtag big HEC. We're gonna simplify it a little bit. Hashtag big HEC for your chance to win. This is gonna be for a season 7 pro pass code. If you win this, we will whisper you in your Twitch whispers. You only got to reply once, and we'll get you a Season 7 Pro Pass code that you can use to get all the rewards that you saw us talking about earlier. There's that 100 overall Zion Williamson. There's the bronze robe, the boxing robe for your My Player. Those are the automatic rewards. And there's a bunch of rewards that you can earn from, at least from the additional earnable rewards exclusive to the Pro Pass as well. So Ringo, I see you say, I finally won something. Congratulations. We're going to whisper you very shortly. Make sure you reply in time. And if you are here for the My Team giveaway, we do have that coming up very shortly. Hopefully, as somebody in the chat just said, hopefully it is not easy name for stacks. I don't rig it in any way. So I don't rig it to disqualify easy name for stacks either. I don't know who this person is, but I don't rig it to disqualify them either. They do have a fair chance, just like all of you. It's just somehow they've won 4 or 5 giveaways in our recent couple of shows. So for now,
me and the bot gonna have to have a conversation, man.
Coming soon. Boom wants it to be her, which very
I
understandable.
wanted to. Well, I mean, I wanted to also be y'all, but I also wanted to be me. I mean, I don't know, man.
Don't
Sometimes.
forget, if it really does win a My Team giveaway, we'll do another draw. We're not gonna take it from y'all. Otherwise, it's gonna be endless. Everybody's gonna say I rigged it because Boom's sitting right next to me. So we will do a third draw if Boom does win a giveaway, but because she is eligible. She is eligible.
I am.
All right.
Come on, man.
Hashtag big HEC winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. Aiden, yes, this is for the Pro Pass for Season 7. All right, here you go, Boom. There's a lot of E's in this one that you got to read.
Okay. So shout out to my guy, B2 Live. AKA shout out to B2 Live. You are the winner of a Season 7 Pro Pass. Congratulations. Again, make sure to check your whispers and we will message you after the show.
Alrighty, what should our last hashtag be? I'm trying to think. You know what? Let's make it simple. Everybody pretty much showed on time today, right? We had one team that had like technical difficulties. I'm not going to blame them. But for the last hashtag, the last giveaway, it is going to be for a Skylines My Team card. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick any of the cards you see here. You saw Tim in the chat. He won this giveaway a little bit earlier in the show. He said he's going to pick Shaq. If you win this giveaway, it is up to you. You can pick Shaq, you can pick LaMelo. You want one of the 100 overalls or a Dark Matter? It's completely up to you, but I would recommend picking Shaq or LaMelo. I think Boom gave a great rundown earlier about what she would recommend if you do win this giveaway. And you do have like 20 minutes to reply to us. So if you want to like take your time, consider your options, you can. But congratulations in advance to whoever wins this giveaway. We are going to use the hashtag Team Streaky, and it's Team Streaky with 2 T's, not 1 T. Hashtag Team Streaky with 2 T's, because that is how they spell it. Hashtag Team Streaky for your chance to win this giveaway. It is going to be our final giveaway of today. I guess it's 3 T's, not 2 T's, because there's a T in team. So Team STTREAKY, as you see there on the screen. We're going to give this one a solid little bit of time to roll because we do have Twitch drops enabled, buying some time for you all, but also just so that I can watch these entries rack up. There's so many right now. If Easy Name for Stacks somehow wins this again, that would be insane. I'm watching the names come in. I just saw Booms come in a little bit ago. I'm seeing all these names come in on my screen. Easy Name for Stacks. You win this one, you might be using up all your luck for the rest of the year. All right, 10 seconds to go. 10.
An easy name for me is Boom Boom. So you mean that, but I'm sorry, my name is But Boom Boom on Twitch. But Boom Boom. Yeah, let's I need that one to be the name. That would be a super easy name for me to read. Just saying.
Oh, hold on. Somebody said we didn't complete the predictions from earlier. Let's do that. Give me a second. All right, here you go. The 32% of you who picked Team Streaky, congratulations. You just got some channel points loaded up. If you want to be generous, when we come back next couple weeks, remember we got channel giveaways in the giveaways to unlock additional Pro Pass giveaways. But we used all those today. We do have a couple coming in the future. Hashtag Team Streaky for the Skylines My Team card. Winner coming in 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I'm scared to click this button. I'm scared of what the name's going to be, but I'm clicking it right now.
Me.
It is not easy name for stacks. Unfortunately, it is not you either, Boom Boom, but you do get the honor of reading this person's name. Congratulations. Make sure you reply in time, and we will get you whichever My Team card you pick from today's Skyline packs. Here's the winner.
One day it's going to be me, but unfortunately it's not me
One day.
today. But Sebi, 187, congratulations to you. You are the winner of a Skylines My Team card. You can pick from that Shaq, you can pick from that LaMelo, but either way, make sure you tell us your choice and check your messages on Twitch, and we will message you after the show. Congratulations.
Alrighty.
I'm so happy for you.
Fakest tears ever. Thank you all for dealing with my technical difficulties today. Shout out to Boom Boom for dragging it, stalling, making sure I could come back in time. I had multiple technical difficulties today. Season 7 is out. There's a lot going on. Pro Pass, Hall of Fame Pass. We got Dunk Fest in MyCAREER. There's WNBA challenges in my team. We have brand new community build templates, including our friend here, Boom Boom, who has a new build in the game. So check those out as well. Maybe one of those builds will be your next one that you're going to use in Season 7. But for now, have a great weekend. We will be back next Friday. Hopefully, our friend Streaky or Team Streaky will be back with us as well. Hopefully, Team B Money is going to be available next week too. Then we can have a nice little matchup to start next week's show. But for now, we'll have a great weekend and go watch some other streams that have drops enabled. Earn that locker code. See y'all.